How you doing, Jeff Zimfer? Welcome to another episode of Loan Officer Marketing TV, and as you can see, I am once again in my kitchen. So what does that mean? It means it's time for the kitchen cam. And what are we talking about this week? Well, what I'm talking about this week is recipes and a recipe for success. And I'll leave a little phrase with you. Tell me if you've heard this one before. Success leaves clues. Have you heard that one before? I first heard about that and learned about it actually over 20 years ago working with Tony Robbins. So I want to share with you a recipe for success and all about how you too can learn the same recipe to apply in your business. So stay tuned, come on right back to the kitchen cam. See you soon. Okay, so welcome back to Loan Officer Marketing TV. This week's episode is the Kitchen Cam episode. We're talking about recipes and success leaves clues. What does this have to do with the kitchen? Well, here I have to make dinner tonight. It's my night to make dinner, and so oftentimes what I do is I look through this book called Cook This, Not That, right? And what it is it's a great cookbook full of great healthy recipes, lower fat versions of stuff you'd get out in the restaurants. For instance, this Cheesecake Factory macaroni and cheese. 1,462 calories, 45 grams of saturated fat, if you buy that out at the Cheesecake Factory, which is great, by the way, versus the recipe in here, look at that, versus the recipe in here, which is only 480 calories and only 9 grams of saturated fat. 982 calories saved. That's per serving, okay? So, I was thinking about this recipes, and then I thought about, you remember that phrase, success leaves clues? Well, as I mentioned, I first learned about that working with Tony Robbins 20 plus years ago. And the whole concept behind success leaves clues is that, if you want to achieve a similar result to somebody else, you can duplicate those results by following the recipe. If you want to produce growth in your business, in your mortgage business, get more production, more referrals, more closings, right? It all comes down to a system. Recipes. And you can model other top producers out there, other people. Here's my question for you. Where are you getting your recipes from these days? Are you stuck in the rut? Are you just looking around you in your office and just in your local area to get ideas on how to grow and expand your mortgage business and your production and your success? If so, I would venture to offer, a suggestion for you. Is that you might need to get a better recipe book if you're looking to go to that next level, right? How do you save 900 calories in fat? Well, you need to know the recipe, right? How do you go to that next level in your business? Well, you know what? You've heard the saying before that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. What is that? It's called insanity. That's right. So here's my question for you. A few years back, I used to actually interview a top producer every single month, somebody in the country, a mortgage producer who's a consistent, real live producing loan officer in the market, in today's market, not some guru who hasn't originated a loan in 10 years, but somebody who's actually surviving and thriving actually in today's market. And I would put them literally on the hot seat. And I'd grill them every month and ask them, dive deep into their business. We'd peel back the curtain and ask them about everything there is to know in this person's business about what they're doing that's allowing them to thrive and succeed and grow in a challenging market. And so here's my question for you. I'm curious. Who's your personal mentor, right? Who's your personal coach? And if you don't have one, or if you believe in the idea and the premise that success leaves clues, if you're looking for new and better recipes for yourself and your mortgage business, if you'd be open to getting a monthly top producer interview, I've been asked to start that up again, is what I'm basically saying, is to start up what I call the loan officer hot seats again. And I'm curious if you'd be interested in that. If you'd be interested in learning more about that, and if so, if you'd like me to send you some details, just click on the link provided below that says, yes, I'm interested in the loan officer hot seat interviews and more information about that. And the reason why is because it only goes to a select, small group of producing loan officers and not available for the masses, obviously. So I wanted to just, see if you had any interest in that. And if so, again, let me know. And if so, we'll all get to share in some great recipes, model some great success, and get better results for us in our business and our life. So that's it for today in the kitchen cam. Meanwhile, I got to get off to choosing a recipe for dinner tonight. How about grilled fish tacos? What do you think about that one? Yummy. Jeff Zimfer, Loan Officer Marketing TV. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.